everyone. So I'm here today with a special video because I am going to show you how I make my head to toe body balm, my KingdomKiss head to toe body balm, and I'm going to show you the difference between body balm and body butter. And if you would like to see how I make my KingdomKiss head to toe body balm versus my personal body butter that I make just for me and my family, stay tuned. Alright guys, so the first thing that I do before I make anything, I clean my area. So I move all things that are unnecessary from my space, and then I spray everything down with my vinegar mix that I started mixing with essential oils. So that's what I spray first, and then I use my 91% alcohol. I just spray everything. I disinfect with this. So we're gonna get this on the stove. I already have 2 boilers going. I'm gonna get my my beeswax, and then I'm gonna also put my base of my body butter on my other heat, on the other heat source. So this is mango butter, shea butter, and a little bit of cetyl alcohol. Cetyl alcohol is a fatty alcohol that is good for the skin and is non-drying. It is non-toxic and it's very safe to use. Unless you have sensitive skin, if you see cetyl alcohol on your product label, you should not shy away from it because it's a fatty alcohol that's very good for the skin. It's very replenishing. Alright, so while we're waiting on the body balm, we're going to go ahead and mix up our body butter. So we're going to put in our blend of oils. There is a little bit of olive oil. There is rice bran oil and our trusted and true camellia seed oil and hemp seed oil. Okay, now we're going to move this to our freezer for about 10 minutes, and we're going to whip about every 10 to 15 minutes until we get it to the consistency that we want, and then we're going to add it to our jars. Alright? Alright, so we have our body balm here. Actually, we have our beeswax, shea, and mango butters in here. Now we're going to mix in our remaining ingredients. We're going to add in our lanolin, and then we're going to add in our oil blend, which you guys already know as camellia seed oil and hemp seed oil if you've already used our products. Okay, so here we go with the lanolin. So this is our oil blend. And we're just giving this a stir. We're making sure everything is incorporated. And then we're going to add this to the freezer. And then we're going to whip it every 10 to 15 minutes until we get it to the consistency that we want. And I will come back when it's time to add the fragrance and the vitamin E oil. So my camera battery died. So what I wanted to do is come and show you guys really quickly the difference. And they have actually the body balm that's in the large Pyrex container. It has been cooling for less time than the one in the smaller. So that's the body butter on the right and the body balm on the left. So as you can see, the beeswax is clearly doing its job. My vitamin E oil in there on the top. So I'm gonna put about 6 drops of my pure peppermint oil, which is what gives KingdomKiss its great scent and also has medicinal value of its own. Alright, so this is the consistency after about 45 minutes to an hour of whipping every 10 to 15 minutes. Looks kind of like putty for a while. But I'm going to transfer this to my container that I have disinfected with my 91% alcohol. Alright, y'all, so here we go. We are about to flavor, if you want to. We're about to scent our body butter. Ordered these online. One is vanilla and one is sugar. So that's what we're going for, like a baked cake type of scent. And it smells really good on the skin and it lasts really great. So I have my 3 milliliter pipettes that have been disinfected. And I am just going to add about 3 drops each. And then we'll get some of this We'll go 1, 2, 3. Alright. Just make everything together a little bit. Matter of fact, let me go whip it and I'll be right back. Alright. This is after about an hour of blending and mixing every 10 to 15 minutes and putting it back in the freezer. As you can see, this is still loose because it has no beeswax. Well, now I'll be back. Right, here we are at the end of our journey. We have our body balm, which is way more like putty or like a very thick, waxier consistency. Right, see, we got that. So you would just take a little bit of that, melt it down, and rub it on your affected area, whether it be your dry, cracked heels, eczema. It could also help with some of the skin symptoms of psoriasis, also stretch marks, burns, and scars. Alright, so that's our body balm over here. And then we have our body butter, which is very light, very creamy, very whipped. See how easy and pliable it is? It's way more buttery. See, it literally is like butter, where it just kind of just melts. It's so feathery and light and fluffy. Alright. So there we have it. These are fast absorbing. They also leave the skin with a nice sheen to it. Thank you guys. Remember that life is too short to short yourself on life. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Alright, bye.